Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a Lorraine 15551. It's the Tier 8 French SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Serene Coast and it's under the command of Filipperino. Yes, he's back and this time he's in an Arty. I didn't think it was an Arty game. I thought it'd be a tank battle, but no, he's decided to do an Arty one. And you can see he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of this Arty. It's based on the Lorraine 40-ton tank. It's got a 155mm gun, which is capable of 750 alpha, penetrating 45mm of armor. And he's got a 24.76 reload time, which is quite fast. That means this tank is not only quick to move about because it's based on a Lorraine 40-ton, but it's actually quick to fire as well. Okay, he's doing what I would do, which is to aim towards the west side to wait for the enemy mediums to turn up and then start slamming shells into them. Rounds out in the Centurion. Direct hit, 261. Now that's a non-penetrating shot because obviously it's at least half the alpha and then a low roll after that. Okay, he's dialing in on the Centurion. I normally mark my targets to let my teammates know which one I'm going to select next, and also send them the replay time so that they know where it's going to hit. Oh, he got 2 with 1 there. One shell hit the T-54E1 and the other one splash damage the Centurion Action 10 as well. 305 hit points of the T-54E1. That's a big hit. Very big hit. Right onto the weak armor on the side. Now, he's in a tier 8 Arty, but this is a tier 10 game, so he's hitting higher tier opponents, and that means he's going to earn extra XP from all the damage he does to high tier opponents. Well, that was a splash hit because he hit the rock just to one side of the Centurion Action 10, but it looks like the enemy is unwilling to engage further on the west side, and now the Centurion's been killed, we're looking for targets towards the back, and there's an AMX-50B. We're almost loaded. He's going to try and feather the shot over that rock into the AMX-50. Rounds out. Hits the rock face. Okay, he's just pulled back a little to avoid counter battery. Ideally, you need to pull back a bit further, but can't see the AMX-50B now. But there's a target he can hit, and that's a GW Tiger P at the back of the map. But he's going after that 50B still. It's almost loaded. Loaded. Rounds out. Just a little too late. Didn't give enough lead on the target. He was trying desperately to hit it whilst it was moving back. Okay, so he's relocating to a much better spot. Okay. Now, can he get shots on that ISM? I think so. He's loaded. He's just dialing in on that ISM at the moment. That should do it. Rounds out. Oh, yes, he got a lovely hit there. 327. And he picked up some stun assists as well immediately afterwards because the ISM was taken out of the game. Star 1 got him. Now we're aiming onto the peninsula. And he's marked the first target as an IS-3A. That's what he's going to go for next. Almost loaded. Now this is where the fun gets, because if these tanks group together, you do get a lot of extra hit points from the associated splash. In that one, he actually tracked the 277, and as a result, he's picked up some damage assist. Changing his position, and now they've noticed some enemy tanks grouped together. In fact, it's a load of tank destroyers over in that corner, and that's another reason why he needs to move slightly to the east to get shots on those guys. Can't see them at the moment. They are there. I would fire the round in straight away as it is. There they are. Yep, he would have got the shot nearly on target. Direct hit on the Ferdinand. 375 again, another good shot, but not a penetrating one. He's changed his angle just slightly. He's almost dialed in and almost loaded. He's going to go for it again. This time, if he hits the Ferdinand, he'll probably stun the Su-130PM. Rounds out. Oh my god, he wiped out that Su-130PM. That was a penetrating round. It went straight through the armor, took him out of the game. It overshot the Ferdinand and hit his teammate behind him. But fantastic result there, because that is another bad enemy. It's his first kill of the game so far. I think he's going to try and hit that Wizzy 111 FGFT. He gets a direct hit, 249. He's moving closer. Although there's that AMX50B. Oh, he doesn't need to worry about him. He just got taken out of the equation by a T110E5. Okay, we can't hit that E3 because he's hiding behind that rock at the moment. We need him to come out from behind it. And in the meantime, in the south, we've got a pair of tortoise, or tortai, I think it is. It's the technical word, isn't it? Tortai? Well, tortai together. Wasn't fully dialed in, but he stunned both of them, which is going to help. He is reloading. They're both full strength, so presumably they were sitting on that area in grid square K6, K7, and couldn't do anything round there, so instead they decided to come around this side. We're loaded, rounds out in the tortoise. RNG was very unkind to him there. The shell went to the right, the tortoise was to the left, so he missed that one. Okay, these are tier 9 assault TDs, so it's going to make it more XP for getting these guys. Okay, he's loaded, ready to go, and this time will the RNG gods be kind to him. Rounds out. No, RNG was very unkind to him there, because the shell landed extremely short of the target. He was lucky to get any stun at all on that tortoise. But now he's got the rear of the tortoise to fire at. And if that tortoise gets around that corner, it would be very difficult for him to hit him. Now he's going to have to hit the front of it, so he's aiming slightly behind it. And, well, did he hit it? I think he splashed it, but he lost sight of the target just before the shell arrived. And both these tortoises have still got their 100% of their health. There's only 3 enemy tanks left. The T110E3, who's on the peninsula, and these tortoises. I think he's going to go for that one. Rounds out. No, didn't give enough lead there. He's moving quite quickly. And they've got the Star 1 now cornered, so he's going to die. Unfortunately. Oh, the tortoise, what a thing to do. He just stopped there. Instead of engaging the Star 1, he didn't want to turn side onto the Borsig. Or was it the T110E5 and the Tiger 2 that he didn't want to turn onto? But now it's easy enough for Filipperino to plant shells right through the side of the vehicle. And he's just receiving fire from behind him as well. That's one tortoise down. Now he goes for the other one. And he's kind of trapped in that corner. All he can do really is defend himself, because he's got guys to the right, to the left of him. He's got us firing in on top of him and guys directly in front of him. That was a direct hit. Okay, he's moving. He's getting closer. And also needs to get away from that T110E3, who could be headed this way. There he is. Okay, almost loaded. Dialing in again. It's the long process of dialing in if you're an Arty player. It can take forever. Rounds out. Just misses him. But he is picking up stun assist. Now, I'd be very worried about where that T110E3 is right now, because we haven't seen him for a while. Okay, Tortoise is now ripe for plucking. He fires the round in, but fires it to one side. Now, is that E3 behind him? He's going to have a quick look. Well, this is rather unconventional, but then Filipperino's a kind of unconventional guy, I suppose. He's going hunting for a tank destroyer with an Arty. It's 4 against 1. And he's going to shotgun this guy if he finds him. I wonder if he's on his side somewhere around here. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, there he is. There he is. And he's low on hit points, which means a shotgun kill is possible. He's turning to face us. Yes, he gets it. He shotguns an E3. Gun raised direct. Wins the game. What a way to end the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Philip Reno in the Lorraine 155mm51, designed in 1951. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14 in that one. And he got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. Let's have a look at the team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game, didn't need to. He was laying those shells all around the place on the enemy. 5,100 hit points went to 5,100 to the SDB1 on his team, and the next high scorer was the E5, who got 4,184, and then the E3 on the enemy team with 4,073, and their Wizzy 1111G got 3,250. But we can see that Philip Reno was actually 6th on damage, because he came in with 3,004 hit points, but he did get the last kill of the game. When it came to kills, it was the SDB1 who did the best. He got 4 kills, the E5 got 3, so did the E3 on the enemy team. And then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills, which includes Philip Reno, the SDA, the Tortoise, the Wizzy 111 Model 1G, and the Ferdinand. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's right at the top. He got his ace tanker very, very clearly there, because he was tier 8 of the tier 10 game and he was hitting tier 10 tanks. 1,246 base experience points, 1,190 went to the STB1, and nobody else got above 1,000 base XP. 20 shots fired, 8 direct hits, 1 penetration. That's got to be that SU-130PM. That shell went straight through his armor, blew him up straight away. 19 splash, damage of 3,004 hit points, of which 2,941 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the close one was the E3, who he took out with a shotgun right to the face. The guy was almost got his gun to bear on Philip Reno as he got close, so he was very lucky there, because if that one round from that massive gun had gone through Philip Reno, he would have been out of the game instead. He damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 2, which means there was a 9 difference, so he easily scored the Confederate 287 hit points of damage assistance and 2,538 hit points of stun assist off 19 stuns. On a free play account, he earned 38,566 credits, and after resupply of ammunition and consumables, he actually made a loss of 36,474 credits, but I don't think you'll be worried about that at all. 1,246 base XP, got 4,984 from personal missions payout, took home 6,230 altogether. Now that was a fun battle. He only got 2 kills in it, but they were good kills. The kill on the SU-130PM, that was a sweet one because it was a penetrating shot. And the E3 right at the end, well, what a way to win a battle, to shotgun your last enemy. Yes, that does very nicely for me as well. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that little notification button, the bell, so you get alerted when a new video comes out, and maybe leave a comment down below the video. Thanks for watching.